into Stephen Homer. Homer, great touch. And Danny Byrne! Stenhouse, free kick. Stenhouse! On in front of Muir, like a four! To Barney, great turn, Reg to Barney. And shoots and scores! Really rolls it off. Seamus McAnally! Top corner! Still going Wayne Knight. Shot. Oh, miracle strike! Dulovic for free kick. Oh, great goal! Tabulo! Furigal measures it up! Furigal! Great goals! Gilbert! What a strike! Welcome back to FBTV. We're here at a wet and bolstery Carmichael Park for this round one catch-up match between Wolves FC and Eastern Suburbs. A check at the Vito Premier League ladder shows the hosts Wolves FC with 12 from 12, atop of the standings, and the visitors Eastern Suburbs in 4th spot. East were hard to break down at home last week, but will have to be at their best to get anything from today's match. Wolves coach Sam Safe makes one change to the side that earned a hard-fought victory away at Heath Park last time out, but will be aware that his side has scored a lot of goals this season against quality opposition, and will be hoping to repeat that dose over near neighbours East's Tigers. East Tigers coach Alan Hunter also makes one change to the side that was narrowly defeated by runaway leaders Wolves FC last time out, and will be looking for his side to go one better and be the first team to take points off the hosts this season. The officials for today's match are referee Paul Eldridge and his assistant referees Rebecca Durkow and Warren Evans. Kick-off here at Carmichael Park. Jeske out for McMahon. First time forward, looking for Vroom. Vroom in behind, he'll get there. Just ahead of Boyd. Cuts it back. Jeske with a shot. Aochi! And well saved. Down at his feet by Tom Carroll. Jobert does well. Lays it off. Ball swung back in. Good defensive header from Hopkins. He's putting the pressure on now. Jobert clips it in. Difficult, Reardon, and Reardon does well to clear over his shoulder. Stenhouse in hard. Ball played out quickly. Boyd brings it down for Laspina, who clips it forward. Moesha in space. Does well. Clips it through. Xavier Lopez on! Xavier Lopez gives the Tigers the lead in the 6th minute. We'll be back to have a look at the offside, but let's have a look at it. It's a great start for the Tigers. Moesha. Oh, from that angle, he looks like he's offside. But there is a player out wide. Assistant was in perfect position. Let's have one more look. Too hard to tell from this camera angle. Too hard. The doubt is with that wide defender. Long throw. Flicked on. Boyd with the clearance. Same again from the Wolves. Flicked on. Aochi. Oh, Vroom! Couldn't get his shot on target. Hopkins. Again, Hopkins goes long. Aochi in behind. Laspina does well to cut out the threat. Radulovic with the corner. Plays it short. McMahon clips it in. Type Carroll comes, doesn't quite get it. Bobbling around. Vroom off the defender. And hacked clear by East. Vroom goes back to pick up the crumbs. Radulovic with the corner. For Clulo. First time back for Radulovic. Sasha Radulovic in behind. Cuts it back. Aochi! Oh, from inside the 6-yard box. Has somehow managed to put it over the bar. Ball forward. Lopez in space. Attacking at pace. Clips it forward for Moesha. Moesha cuts. Prop shoots. Good save by Michael Pike. Reardon away. Hopkins. Good header out on the left. Again, good defensive work from Easts. And nearly an own goal.
Clulo with the corner. Oh, and Carroll comes, uncharacteristically doesn't hold the ball. Radulovic looking quickly to get this ball in. Dangerous looking corner. Doesn't hold it, Carroll. Reardon and Aochi. Shot is deflected. Radulovic again. Better from Carroll. Oh, was that a handball? Play on, says referee Eldridge. The cooler. Height to Hopkins. Hopkins again. That ball over the top. McMahon with a great header. Vroom's in behind, cuts it back. Clulo off the crossbar. Did that go in? The Wolves are saying yes. East playing on quickly though. Whistle's gone. Referee Eldridge across to his assistant referee. And that's a goal. There's the equaliser. The assistant gets a thumbs up from Sasha Radulovic. And it's 1-1 here on the stroke of half time. Let's have a look. Ball back. Clulo comes, hits it. Well, it's hit under the bar, gone down and come out. It's gone behind Tom Carroll, so you can suggest it may very well have gone in, but the camera angle won't allow us to give it either way. Assistant was in good position, and as the rain pours down, it's the second half here at Carmichael Park. Stenhouse with the ball forward. Pike comes. Poor clearance from the Wolves custodian. Maisha from distance. And Pike gets back to cover his own mistake. Coming. Long throw. Off Stenhouse. Vroom. Well, he's picked up a foul. Didn't see much in that myself. Clulo with the free kick. To the far post. Hopkins! And a trademark Patrick Hopkins goal. Gives the Wolves the lead on the hour mark. Boyd with the ball forward. Does well to keep it in. Jobert tussles and wins the free kick off Romano. Stenhouse with the free kick. Drives it in. Moesha! Free header and puts it over the bar. Pike with the goal kick. Drops for Claudio Romano. Janoski, clever ball. Romano clips it across. Vroom! From 2 yards out, Stephen Vroom should have scored. Bit of head tennis. Finally the ball goes on the ground. Clulo. Good ball. Vroom! Stephen Vroom, any touch was another goal for the Wolves. Ball clipped in, flicked on, and Boyd's shot goes just wide of the post. That was the chance for the equaliser. Boyd with the clearance. Only as far as Jeski. Does well, Drew Jeski. Janoski out wide for Clulo. Looks to take his man on, and does. Cuts it back. Dixon! Great save, Tom Carroll. Point blank range. McCooler for Vroom. Janoski, first time. Paul McCooler's continued his run. The central defender's in behind. Cuts it back. Dixon! And again, denied by Tom Carroll in goal for Eastern Suburbs. Romano for Clulo. Clulo cuts in. Stood going Trent Clulo. Romano with the shot. Not dealt with by East. Romano. For Janoski. Takes a good touch. Shoots! It scores! And puts this game to bed in the 93rd minute. Wolves FC 3. Eastern Suburbs 1. And that's the final whistle here at Carmichael Park, which sees the game end. Wolves FC 3, East 1.
I was speaking with Lex Donsky, football director at Eastern Suburbs. That was an entertaining and hard-fought game. Even though you went down, you were in it to the very last moment.
Yeah, we were, Blanchy, and thanks for having me. Yeah, it was a good game. I thought the first half wasn't as good as the second. I thought the second picked up. I thought first half both sides, played a bit too much long ball, and second half I think both sides played a little bit of football and created a lot more chances in the second half. And all in all, a fair result, I think, in the end to Wolves, unfortunately. But I think we could have got a point out of it eventually. You can see why Wolves score a lot of goals. They are so desperate around that 6-yard box. Their forwards are really desperate, and if we can take a lesson from the loss, I think that's it. We've got to be a bit more desperate around that 6-yard box, and that's where they punish you.
First 20-25 minutes was all Easts. You come out, you've scored, you dominated. Probably needed to score that second one while you had the upper hand.
Yeah, it would have been interesting to see if we would have put that second one away. You could see Wolves weren't used to being in that position. I don't think they've been there before all year, and probably took a while to adjust to being behind, which they did. Sam's obviously had a few words to them in this half-time break, and they adjusted a bit better in the second half and got the chocolates, unfortunately.
The conditions didn't play their part today. There was a threat of a lot of rain. It didn't really come till late in the match, so both sides, it slicked the pitch up, and actually the football got a little bit better. Yep,
yeah, no, I'd agree with that. The rain looks like it's here now for the night anyhow, but the pitch was immaculate. Well done to Wolves for presenting a good pitch, and no excuses there. It's, as you say, the little bit of rain sped up the ball play, and it was an entertaining second half, that's for sure. We're never happy losing 2 weeks in a row, but I guess Wolves are a class team. So
an impressive and hard-fought 3-1 victory over East there tonight.
Well, it's hard fought. They're fourth in the league. They're not fourth in the league for nothing. They're a very difficult side to beat, but I think we had enough for them today. They had probably 2-3 chances in the game. They should have scored them, but I think chances alone we must have had 7, 8, maybe 9 real good chances that we didn't put away.
At 2-1 for most of the second half, as you say, there's one goal is always a dangerous lead. They could have quickly snatched a draw, but at the end of the day, he come through. Substitutes come on and done his job.
Yeah. Well, at 2-1, anything can happen. It's like I said at the start. Their first goal did look offside to us. We'd have to see it on the film. If it's the lady referee. Linesman said that our right back was playing him on by 5 metres. If that's the case, I'll phone Ted up and apologise to him, because from where we were, it looked a lot closer, if not offside.
There's a few things happening around the club. One, of course, was the beanie and scarf that I'm wearing at the moment, which is the new merchandise for the 90th year of Wolves FC.
Our #1 fan.
You're going to get me in trouble. The other thing is the Football Brisbane coaching seminar, which FCI are facilitating, I believe, on the 9th and 10th of July this year.
Yes, it's going to be a big thing, and all the coaches out there, if they don't already know about it, it's free to go. And I have to say, Mike Bailey and the board and Football Brisbane have been very positive in trying to get coach education out to the masses. And it was at Nudgee College, 9th and 10th of July, Saturday and a Sunday. There's no junior football that weekend, so there's nothing stopping any coach really applying online at the Football Brisbane website, and it's all free, and should get down there, and if you're quite peckish, lunch is free.